Let's get more information now, and for that we are joined tonight by Andrew Pekosz. He is a professor of microbiology and immunology at Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore. Thanks for being with us.
My pleasure.
We were told early on that the H1N1 virus wouldn't flourish in warm weather, that it would spread to the Southern Hemisphere down there where, of course, it's now winter. So how concerned are you that it's spreading so rapidly this summer in England?
It is something that we are concerned about. This is not something that seasonal influenza is known to do. We're not sure if this is some sort of unique property of the virus or simply a result of the fact that so much of the population is susceptible to this virus that the virus continues to find hosts that it can infect, and the infection hasn't burned itself out. So it is a concern because the more infections the virus has in terms of humans, the more likely it will be to adapt to replication in humans and therefore perhaps be more efficient at spreading or causing disease in the human population.
What are the implications for us here in the United States then?
Well, we're dealing with an influenza outbreak at a time when we normally aren't dealing with influenza. These cases that are occurring now can represent significant pockets of infection, particularly if they get into areas such as schools or summer camps where large numbers of people congregate. So it's a sign of perhaps a very severe flu season to come, the fact that the virus can infect at such an inopportune time.
What's the situation in the Southern Hemisphere?
In the Southern Hemisphere, the flu season has started earlier. There appear to be more cases, and the virus appears to be spreading much faster than we normally see. So it really does suggest to us that when the fall and the early winter come here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're going to see a return of this virus much earlier and in a much stronger way in terms of numbers of cases that we see.
And with that in mind, how close then are scientists to developing a vaccine? How effective could it likely be?
We're very close. Vaccine manufacturers are making the vaccine as we speak. The first batches should be ready in the next month or so, giving us enough time to do some testing to get the optimal dosing and schedule for vaccination in place by, say, early October, in which case a very targeted vaccination campaign should be started.
We always like to keep concern in context here. How worried should we be?
Well, everybody should take personal precautions. The number of cases that are going to occur are very high, and anybody who's had influenza knows that it's a very, very severe disease and very debilitating. Public health measures, personal hygiene in terms of washing your hands, staying home if you're sick, and following the recommendations of public health authorities with respect to who is going to get vaccinated and who can take antivirals is going to be very important in terms of minimizing the effect of this epidemic on the human population.
Professor Andrew Pekosz, thank you very much for speaking with us.
Thank you.